Hello, and welcome to another edition of Sports Card ASMR. I'm the Sports Card Doctor, and today we are going to be doing one of our price guide episodes. This is the channel, of course, for those that know, but for those that don't, this is the channel that combines sports card nostalgia and ASMR relaxation. We like to once a week take a old Beckett baseball card monthly and get a pack of cards from a bygone era, usually the early 90s, and we price it to see if we'll make our money back. Before we do that though, we should clean our workspace. I am a sports card doctor. Sometimes I provide healing to these cards. And sometimes I provide hurt to these cards in the form of scissors. But we gotta keep our workspace clean. Oh, if you're new here to the channel, please dig deep into your heart and consider subscribing to the channel, making our dreams come true. We do have some goals we're trying to reach, including 750 subscribers. And we'll open up a pack of 89 Fleer, 1,000 subscribers, and we're going to induct our Mark Malone Topps football card from 1988 into the Sports Card ASMR Hall of Fame. And I believe we're going to get there. We'll let that dry naturally. Its own form of ASMR triggers for some folks. Okay. You know the drill there. We are going to pick a pack of cards and we're going to price them. But first, let's take a look at the Beckett we're going to use today. We are going back to the early 90s. We've got an August edition from 1991, issue number 77. Price to go $2.95, of course, in the United States of these Americas. In Canada, $3.95. This cover features the early 90s Padres uniforms. Controversial in some circles. I liked them. I liked them at the time. I liked them a little bit later on when they added some of that blue in there, that periwinkle almost, well, powder blue. But these are classic Padre colors, and two classic Padres, Mr. 394 himself, the late great Tony Gwynn, and the crime dog, Fred McGriff. I almost said McGiff. That's not his name, Fred McGriff. I was a big fan of McGriff and huge fan of Tony Gwynn and the memory and legacy of. All right, let's flip through and see what we got here today before we get to pricing. Ryan Sandberg there. Let's alright. Kevin Costner and Ruben Sierra. What a weird time. Some Denny's cards. The Hawk. Andre Dawson. Rod Dibble action. The Nasty Boys are at their peak here. Focus on closers here. Doug Jones of Cleveland, a forgotten frontline closer of this era. Now, oh boy. Okay. I know it's maybe looked upon differently from different people. I am just going to say the sports card doctor likes that the Cleveland Ball Club is not named what it used to be, and I definitely liked when they removed the logo. But what a time to title this article about an up-and-coming Cleveland prospect on the warpath. Forget the massacres of the past. Kids, when you look back, you start to see it. The pupusas, oh my. Well, we're no longer there. To the prices we go. If you had a Ralph Kiner rookie card in 1991 from this 48 Bowman, 140 buckaroos. But get that Stan Musial rookie card, $750. Love that Harold Baines from 81 Topps. Looks like he's on his, warehouse jobs, lunch league softball team there. Future Hall of Famer right there. As discussed on a previous episode here, there's one of the most underrated players of the 80s, Dale Murphy. His accomplishments, I think, are a little bit forgotten. There's Mark Lewis, the rated rookie going into the 91 season there. His career did not pan out as planned. Our August convention calendar, as always. If you were in Delaware on August 17th, 18th, 1991 at the Rollcast of my eyesight, so you know what, we can see this. What am I doing here? At the Rehoboth Beach in Delaware. I apologize to those stuck in Delaware. I don't know your names. I'm probably saying it really wrong and offensively. But if you were there at that convention, comment down below. Halcyon days of card conventions. There we go. Here is our Padre Tony Gwynn article. Bright 90s colors all around here. DJ Dozier. Didn't he go on to play? He was a football player too, right? Larry Doby. Second player to break the color barrier that I put into baseball. We often celebrate those that break the barrier, but don't stop to think about why a barrier was there in the first place. I like complete views of history while celebrating the legends that change things. There's Andre Dawson. Good back cover. That's an intense back cover. We got the smiling, happy San Diego boys playing in the sun in beautiful Southern California, and then a Chicago winter just emanating out of Andre Dawson's face there. He was at times a prickly guy, was the reputation, but I think he just wanted to show up and win ball games, you know what I mean? Which he did do in Chicago in 1989. All right. Now, we are going to open up a pack of cards and price it. I wanted to go back to this box of cards sent to us from John at The Past is Alive. If you would like to send us some box of cards, packages of cards, anything to be opened or featured, there's an address down below. This was the original box he had sent out. Not gonna lie, I kind of know what pack I want to go to. We do have some choices. 91 tops here. Got the Hall of Fame Olympic cards, not a choice today. Our friend Troy gave this to me in person when I was performing comedy in Boston in April. Let's save this one for the Olympics. We have a pack of 1987 tops. I'm not gonna lie, we're here for the sequel. The last time we opened up a pack of Studio Leaf, we pulled a Juan Gonzalez. It was then at the time priced $4.50. It was at the time the highest priced card we've pulled from a pack. Now again, we go to prices from the era in which this Beckett will cover, so it's not a current day price. We're going to set the price of this pack at $1, and we are going to see if we can get our money back. But I was so entertained by that episode that I wanted to come back to this pack that we received from The Past is Alive and see if we can have a repeat performance. There was a great suggestion. I gotta write it down and give credit to the commentators, so take credit down below. Suggested another way to do this was to price all the cards, but after I look through the pack and see how much the total price would be based on the prices of the era. We'll be doing that one day. That's a pretty fun idea. But I wanted to do the sequel here. Let's rip. Now, of course, the 91 Leaf Studio puzzle and card set here. These are the cards that someone had the great, classy idea of taking all of Major League Baseball's stars, studs, and stiffs and sitting them down in a photo studio and making them take yearbook photos. What a wild time the early 90s was. Got our Rod Carew puzzle piece there. That's a knee collection there. Suppose we could get some triggers out of this. I guess once you take these puzzle pieces apart, they're hard to get back together. Not the sturdiest of puzzle there. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Oh wow. Got one of my favorite players from the era, Tony Pena. Tony Pena, Pirate, Cardinal, Red Sox. He played in Cleveland, but coached for my Yankees for a long time. Brian Harper, if you're still playing Immaculate Grid, Brian Harper, look up his baseball reference page. He's an answer for a lot of questions at a low percentage. Great photo there. Look at Wally Joyner. He's not just going to play in Wally World. He's going to sell you Wally World. Todd Zeile. This might be a good card. There's Todd Zeile looking off into the future as a top prospect at this time here. There's Mike Scott. I love that photo. Looks like Mike Scott sat down and is like, why the bleep are we doing this? I just want to go baffle the Mets with my forkball again. What are we doing? All right, I'll smile. Kind of. Benito Santiago, man. Look at this. This is the sign of the time. Look at that haircut. The big cross earring there. 90s mustache. Benito. We're going to price that one. Here's Mike Scioscia. Look at this. Look at the thoughtful, brooding Mike Scioscia before he became one of baseball's best managers for a long time. He was one of the best defensive catchers there. Greg Swindell, Cleveland pitcher here, left-handed starter turned reliever. That doesn't even look like Greg Swindell. There's Dave Righetti when he was with the Giants. Look at that. Looks like he's an actor in 8 Men Out or something. Looks like he's D.B. Sweeney portraying a baseball player. And Marquise Grissom. Oh, this is a good card. We got some up-and-comers here. Grissom had hit the big leagues in 1989. I wouldn't say he had the career that maybe you would have thought as a card collector at this point, but it was a good long career. What I love about the studio cards is it's not just a photo. It's got information for you to get to know these players. All right, it's got career stats. That's neat, but hobbies and interests. For Marquise Grissom, fishing and drawing. He enjoys R&B, soul, and jazz music. Watches The Cosby Show. Well, we all did. And he collects old coins. Andre Dawson is his hero. Marquise Grissom is 80 years old at the time of this photo. A Minnesota Vikings fan as well. Dave Righetti. I'm not going to go through every hobby here, but golf and drafting. He just likes drafting. He likes designing, your living room. Likes jazz and contemporary music. Who doesn't love contemporary music? His favorite TV show is Knots Landing. Come on. This is a parody. I want to see... Let's see the hobbies of Benito Santiago other than having one of the biggest ones in the game. Sorry. Cars. Also like salsa music, soul, jazz. Jazz is very popular in the early 90s baseball world, apparently. His favorite television show is Arsenio Hall, Whoop and Dane. Heroes of Roberto Clemente, Johnny Bench. Those are good heroes. Let's see, Mike Scott. I bet his hobbies and interests are going to be like mind your own business, rookie. I'd say golf and music. Good job. Watches Rocky and Bullwinkle. Collects golf clubs. His hero is Dennis Laborio. Hey, Mike, what do you like? I like golf and music. What kind of music? I don't know. Music. Just put music. All right. Take my damn photo. All right. Todd Zeile, let's see. His wife is Julianne McNamara, who was a very successful gymnast at the time. They live in Valencia, California, about 30 minutes up the 5 from the sports card doctor. His hobbies, interests, golf, tennis, all recreation, sports, and movies. All movies, all sports. And he likes all kinds of music. He and Mike Scott hang out together and just listen to music. Favorite TV shows are LA Law and Cheers. Well, okay. Follows all Los Angeles teams. All right. Wally, all right, let's keep going with Wally Joyner. Golf, enjoys listening to all types of music. His favorite TV show is Cheers. Are they all clones? I think they're all clones. These are, Major League Baseball is just full of clones. Interesting to note, Wally Joyner lists his hero as Dale Murphy. I do believe they both were of a certain religious belief that would make that connection make more sense. All right. let's find out who we're going to price. This is a 1991 Beckett, so you're going to be looking at 1991 Stars and Heroes. That's not going to get us a lot. That's not going to get us a lot. We are going to price Wally Scheider. Definitely going to price Tatsuo. We'll price Mike Scott. We'll price Benito. It's not going to be worth a lot. Sadly, Rigetti not. I think that's sad. If we need to go to Rigetti, that's what we'll do. We're going to price those. Let me put these packs back. Priced another 10. Thanks again to John at the Past is Live. Set these ones aside. We got 5 cards to make $1. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. We might have to go to some reserves here. I don't know. I'm not hopeful. I'm not necessarily hopeful for what we got going on, but all right. Okay. Leaf Studio is what we'll be pricing here, okay? Let's do it. I still can't believe it. Oh no. Well, look at this. I didn't pre-check. They've decided that the 1991 Studio Leaf cards were not worth pricing. I gotta tell you, that's the first time this has happened to me. Okay, all right. We're rolling. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out indeed. All right. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. All right. So we're going back to the well. We already priced for this. What a turn of events. There's some drama going on here. Sports card ASMR, huh? Okay. Well, we've already used this one, the Frank Thomas. Okay. You know, I'm kind of excited. There was some tension that I didn't usually maybe pre-check if I know what pack I'm doing, but a lot of times I don't know what pack I'm doing. So, take a breath, everybody. We're still in the game here. Okay. All right. Okay. We got our 91 Leaf right here. I have to move our water bottle. I'm going to need to ASMR of my own video to relax me down for that. Crazy. Yeah, let's deep breaths, everybody. We've relaxed ourselves. Let's do this here. We are going to price the 91 Studio cards that we got here. We're going to begin with Mike Scott, 91 Leaf Studio, priced here. You got Terry Pendleton looking at you. So let's go Mike Scott. He is number 180 in the set here. Complete set was $50. Commons, 10 cents here. So It's going to help us. 180. He's a common. He's a former National League MVP and Cy Young Award winner. Mike Scott, 10 cents. We're just, like I said, setting this price in $1. Do we have 90 cents left in these cards here? Wally Joyner. 26, number 26. Wally Joyner. There we go. 20 cents indeed. Wally World is worth something. $0.70 away. Drama. A lot of drama today. We're going to go Benito Santiago. $2.49 in the set. Former National League Rookie of the Year. $2.49. 15 cents. I thought for a second we had the Will Clark card there, or the price of it $1. All right, so Benito Santiago. $0.15. Okay, we are at 45 cents total. Marquise Grissom and Todd Zeile, two up-and-comers at this time, two superstars and future superstars. Let's see here. Marquise, number 198 in the set. Marquise Grissom is listed 30 cents. 30 cents. Look at that. So close. We are at 75 cents. Can Todd Zeile get us over that $1 without us going to a reserve card? Todd Zeile. Look at these shadows on this card. Very artistic. Again, looking off. I am the future of St. Louis baseball. Never mind, I'll end up with the Mets and have a little bit more success there. He was a catcher, but he was too good to be stuck at catcher. We don't let good players stay a catcher. They put him at third base. All right. He enjoys music and all kinds of movies. Number 240 in the set. Here we go. Can we get at least a 25-cent card? There's even an airplane flying over to watch what we're doing. Number 240 in the set. Todd Zeile. 30 cents. Look at that, folks. Todd Zeile. Look, we didn't pull out a Juan Gonzalez. We didn't get a Reggie Sanders, but $0.30. We did not need to go to our backups. We got it right there. Right? 60, 70, 80. Oh no, are we short? Did I do the wrong math here? 50, 60, 90. No, $1.05. There we go. Sorry. Is that right? Am I dumb? We got 60 cents, 70 cents, 90 cents, $1.05. You know, it's been a long time since I've been in elementary school, which is when I stopped learning math, but I'm sorry about that. I'm just the drama of the pricing guides. There's a lot going on. There we go. So we did it. We made 5 cents on this pack. Now again, we don't price these. These are probably all common players here. The only one that I would think that wouldn't be a common is Dave Righetti at $2.58. And yeah, he's a common. Swindell, 49. That's a common. Mike Scioscia, let's see, 189. That's just for, yeah, common. Brian Harper, common indeed, yeah. And Tony Pena had some name value, but definitely a common there. But again, we had our money back some way. But here we go. We did it. 2 price guides, 1 pack of cards, a lot of drama, a lot of tension. There was even something I had to edit out because in reaching for the other price guide, I knocked over a bunch of stuff. This episode might not be super relaxing in terms of ASMR, but in terms of sports card drama, oh, we had some fun here today. So, thanks for hanging out. Subscribe. Tell your friends what we're doing here. We'll see you next time in Sports Card ASMR.